Hello, I hope y'all are having a great day. It is April 4th, and today I'm back. So today I'm going to be talking about, pretty much once again, I'm going to be talking about severe weather. Uh, Good bit to talk about. I'm going to try not to make this video too long. So let's just go ahead and get started. This is our day one outlook. This goes until like 6 or no, 7 a.m. in the morning. This does go like pretty much all tonight though. But we can see we have a large enhanced risk from pretty much the Dallas Fort Worth area all the way down into, Jackson, Mississippi. Pretty sure is in that. Uh, yeah, Dallas, we got Arlen. Yeah, pretty much like Dallas Fort Worth metro area. We got Baton Rouge in the slide, Waco, Texas, Abilene, Killeen, and Round Rock, Texas. And then in the marginal, we can see it goes all the way down to New Orleans and all the way over to Mobile as well. We got a 10 tour in Louisiana, Mississippi. Uh, Tomorrow we can see we have an enhanced. This would load. We have an enhanced from Mississippi all the way over into the low country of South Carolina. Got a 10 sig tour risk, and a 30 wind and a 15 hail. Which I'm gonna be. I'm on spring break. I'm gonna be chasing tomorrow. Like locally, pretty much. We'll see if we get anything. I don't know if we're gonna get anything, to be honest. But yeah. Then on day 3, we have another enhanced risk, a little further to the north, though, in Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, and North Carolina, a little bit of South Carolina as well, the upstate there. So we got a lot to talk about. Let's go ahead and get started. So right now we got some storms around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I know that. You can see them right here. We did have a tornado warning. Guess we still have that tornado warning. But still see a pretty strong line of storms, severe, kind of extending all the way down like Eastland, Texas, Mineral Wells. And yeah, so let's take a look at the models. So later tonight, 07Z, we can see we have our cluster of storms in northeast Texas. My computer is being very fast. Take a little sounding in East Texas here, and it's contaminated, of course. Don't understand why, but it is. Okay, here we go. So we can see, definitely good. Thermodynamics look pretty well. Shear is there. Yeah, we do have a little bit of a tornado threat, but then as we go further east, so the SPC has that 10 tour, and we can see if I could take a sounding here, maybe in central Louisiana. Yeah, we can see. Better shear profiles, better looking HODO. Definitely looking more like a 10 tour there. Up in the Mississippi, like central Mississippi here, you can see. Definitely not as good, but it's still very interesting. And then we can still see how line is lingering in East Texas. Take a sounding there, and think this is going to be contaminated. Nope. Okay. And tornado threat's not as high as it is in like Louisiana at this time, but still a little bit of a tornado threat. Wouldn't be surprised if we see something. Tornado threat definitely looks the best though, like this area here tonight. And yeah, now we want to switch to the southeast to go ahead and continue on with our enhanced risk for tomorrow. I think this video is actually going to be quite short, because I'm not really going to look too much into this. I kind of just want to get like the main points across here. My lovely computer here being very fast. Look how speedy this is. Okay. This is 11Z tomorrow. This is pretty much right before. This is like 6, 7 a.m. depending on if you're in Central or the Eastern time zone. So like, this is morning, like sunrise. We can see we have our main line located kind of back in northern Louisiana, western Mississippi, and East Texas. A lot of storm zone in front of this, and could we see any supercells? I don't think it's out of the question or anything. Take a sounding here. Hopefully this will load. I mean, we can see. I mean, definitely. I mean, sound definitely supportive of some tornado or of like generally supercells, maybe tornadoes. I mean, if we can get like a storm to go off in front of this, though, I do. I mean, this area here looks very, very interesting. It's like later tonight. Well, this is tomorrow morning. And really, then this is getting into tomorrow's enhanced risk. Now we can see we have that squall line dipping to the south. Central Louisiana will take a sounding here. Definitely damaging winds. Hail threat, not that great, but definitely a tornado threat. A little bit of a tornado threat as well. And then this line moves further east by 15Z. We can see storms going up to around the Birmingham area. If I can I get a sounding in like around Birmingham? I think this is in Birmingham actually, but get a sounding for him. Without that is contaminated. I can't. It's gonna be very hard to get a sounding in there because of all the precipitation, but definitely, I mean, some embedded storms here could produce like damaging wind or maybe even a tornado. But further to the south, where the storms are more organized, we can see take a sounding like in South Alabama here, close to the coast. We can see environment's pretty good. I mean, yeah, that's good. And as this line moves kind of further south, that we see, we could have some storms go off. Additionally, in Georgia and the Carolinas, this is an area I'm going to be watching for tornadoes. I live in that little crappy county that looks like Georgia, right? They're not crappy. This kind of, I mean, it's not crappy, but live there. I'm gonna. I don't. To be honest, I don't know what we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get much because we never do. But I'll be there for it if we do get anything. We can see like it's strong. I mean, decent embedded line, maybe some embedded storms up in that rain that could bring some damaging winds. In South Carolina, though, we can see. Oh yeah, that shear is pretty good. Now, if we can get a supercell to like really get going though in this area here, that's definitely gonna worry me. That area, the shear there is pretty good, and get some pretty good like instability in that area as well due to the. I mean, right, pretty much prime time for these storms though, and when we're into the afternoon, and I mean, yeah, that shear is pretty good. So that's kind of two areas I'm watching, kind of like this area and then this area here. Now, not to say anywhere outside of those area circles will not have it. No, I mean, listen to the SPC, not me. But I mean, definitely this would work. I mean, pretty much many areas we'll be seeing a tornado threat. I mean, all the way up until like Macon, Georgia, maybe even further north. But I'm talking about like the higher tornado threat. I mean, the HRRR indicates like storms going off way up there in like the Midlands of South Carolina, and yeah, I mean that would be very interesting. I mean, if we can get like a supercell to go off, like this, even like way up here though, like this area could turn into like an interesting area for tornadoes. We'll just have to see what it does. I don't know if I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow. I probably could, but most likely it'd be radar for quite a bit. I might live stream though, but it may just be radar, and I come in for like a few times. But I do want to make sure I'm actually going to try to. Now, of course, if like it's way further to the south than expected, and I mean, there's nothing here, I'll probably live stream for the whole time and just be there. But yeah, so we'll try to talk about Wednesday here, because Wednesday we have an enhanced risk. I'm not going to talk about like too much, but we can see 00Z on Wednesday. This is hour 48 of the HRRR we have. Storm's just going off in like Mississippi. Take a sounding in North Georgia in front of these. Excuse me. And I mean, interesting. To be honest, I don't know if this really, in my opinion, like, deserves an enhanced risk. like especially a day 3 enhanced. But guess we'll want to see. We also have that, which I'm gonna probably make a video Wednesday morning talking about as well. Because right now, does the NAM 3 go all the way out? I think the NAM 3 kind of goes out, but look at how fast this computer is, isn't it? Wonderful. It's completely frozen, okay? Pretty much. All right, let's go. Come on. Why is it so slow? Okay, let's try to take a sounding, okay? Oh yeah, so it indicates like pretty much like a line of storms, okay. We'll try to take a sounding. I don't know if we're gonna get one, but let's try. Take a sounding over Conyers. On the NAM 3. Okay, so definitely we got like, I mean, shear isn't that great. Hodo, I mean, definitely supportive of like a weak tornado thread. Instability is quite good. I mean, we got good bit of decape. I mean, damaging winds would be the main threat, but definitely doesn't look like an enhanced risk though, or especially like a day 3 enhanced. I'm kind of curious what the SPC is going to do tomorrow. Maybe. I mean, I'll definitely talk about this in the live stream. Hopefully, I'll do a live stream. I'm not. I still am not 100% positive on if I'm gonna do one or not. But if I live stream, I'll talk about it, or I might make another video if I don't live stream, talking about Wednesday. But yeah. So please be safe tomorrow, and I guess just pay attention to warnings from your National Weather Service, and maybe pay attention to the SPC as well. But I hope y'all have a good day tomorrow, and goodbye.